Hello and welcome to this week's Shrine of Secrets Killer Perk builds for week 21. This week we are going to be playing as the Trapper for our two perks, and the two perks that we've gotten this week, to be quite honest, are okay. One of them is way better than the other, while one of them it's good to use, while I still wouldn't recommend it in main killer builds unless you prefer this type of perk. So without any further ado, we're going to have a look. The first perk is Lightborn. Lightborn is one of the Hillbillies teachables. This perk allows you to be able to take a longer time to be blinded by any flashlight whatsoever. Since the effects of Lightborn are actually pretty good in today's current meta, with the pickup time being faster, Lightborn is now much stronger than it used to be. This is not something I would like to run a lot of the time, as a lot of survivors don't tend to get the flashlight saves off easily anyway. The other perk we're going to be running is Make Your Choice. This is one of the Pig's teachable perks. When you are more than a certain amount of distance away, I believe it is 24 meters at level 3, you will be able to get the exposed status effect on a survivor unhooking another survivor. From there, you have 60 seconds to find that survivor and down them. Once the 60 seconds are over, Make Your Choice can be procced again at any time. This is a good perk to use for killers that don't have insta-downs. With these two perks, we're going to make a very simple build, one that requires a lot of, well, we're going to be defending a totem, but it's not the totem that you think of. As I've taken some advice from people who watch my videos, I have decided that we're not going to be running Hex Ruin, so don't expect to see that in here. We do have a Hex perk though. With that, let's just go into it. So, for the very first perk that we are going to be running is one of the Hag's teachables, and that is Hex Devour Hope. This perk is another one that gives the exposed status effect to killers after a certain amount of time. In this case, every time a survivor is unhooked when you are away from the hook, you will gain a token at level 2, at 2 tokens. This perk will give you a short little burst of speed after you hook a survivor. At 3 tokens, you can insta-down survivors, and at 5 tokens, you can kill them. This is a good perk to use, but you have to defend your totem. The other perk we're going to use is Barbecue and Chili. Not only do we know that this perk gives us great potential in extra blood points at the end of every game, this perk also gives us great aura reading capacities. 40 meters away from where you hook a survivor, you will see auras of other survivors. However, the main reason for using this perk is to incentivize myself to leave the hooked area. I will always leave the hooked area if I see someone else and I have a general place to head towards. The items that the add-ons that we are going to be using today are the Setting Tools, which is one of the Bear Trap's best add-ons that don't really go above the green rarity. The Setting Tools considerably decreases the setting time of bear traps, and thanks to his buff in the last few months, that makes setting traps so much faster. This is a deadly perk to add on to use. The other one we're going to use is a simple combination of what usually goes with Setting Tools, and that is the Tar Bottle. Like one of these other add-ons, the Tar Bottle decreases the visibility of the bear traps on the ground. However, this can only work on certain maps. There are some maps where this does not make a change at all to what they appear on the ground. For instance, the Tar Bottle makes the bear traps look black, but on a map like, let's say, the game, this is completely useless. And then for an offering, we're just going to go with a Survivor Pudding, because we have already gotten, by the stage of this recording, we had already unlocked all the teachables for the Spirit, and we were in the process of getting them for Hillbilly and Trapper and all other killers, and we just need the extra blood points. With the blood hunt weekend currently almost over as of this particular voiceover, that's pretty good to have. Fair warning, the end of the recording's kind of screwed up, so enjoy this gameplay. With any luck, this perk build will be the saving grace of the day. I've had a few games this Spirit, and it hasn't been too bad. Yep. Hopefully they don't destroy my Devour Hope straight away. It'll be the first time in a long time I've run Lightborn. Oh, hello, Francis. Oh, fuck. I am not doing this. Alright. Blood points, blood points. I want myself some blood points. Alright, let's see if they try to do a flashlight save. No? Alright. Alright, 1. Boop. Oh, hello there. And boop. Just so you know, Deliverance is glitched, my friend. That wasn't 24 meters away, was it? Well, okay. We gotta hurry now because we're starting to fall behind. Okay, cool. I have no fear with my Lightborn. Oh good, they're all together. They're not working on gens like I thought they would be. Alright, quickly throw this trap down before I get over there. Because it looks like they're about to destroy my totem and I can't let that happen. Let's go, go, go. Alright, another token. Okay. I got here way too late, so... Oh no! Oh no! Have fun with that. Boyo! Got another one. At my trap. Gotta hurry. And now they all know. Woohoo! I haven't been able to use Make a Choice yet, which is a real fucking bummer. But now I have to stay around. Alright, let's go looky. Really? I wouldn't do it if I were you. 3, 2, 1. Get rid of him. Go on, unhook. Oh, you know what? Let's just do it like this then. Oh, that missed out. Okay, well, GG everybody. The slug games are real. If you get off this hook, I'll let you go. Until then, everybody on the hook. And he's right there. Bop. Successful perk build. I didn't get to use Make a Choice and Lightborn, but defending the totem, searching for the Make a Choice, everything kind of fit well together. I only got one person trapped, but you know what, it will do. The whole point of the build is to try and like combine the perks. So thanks to my recording going on the fritz at the end there, I had to stop it literally at the very end, so I couldn't show the point tally or the name of the survivors, which I wouldn't have done anyway. I don't usually show the name of the survivors unless I'm just looking at the point tallies. But you have all game to see them anyway in the bottom left corner, so that's not really much of an issue. So what do I think of the build? Well, the build's actually pretty decent, to be perfectly honest. It guaranteed me a victory without the use of Hex Ruin. However, this is still in the lower ranks back when rank reset had just happened. This is something to keep in mind. Rank reset is not something that you should rely on for really good builds. However, this does have its potential, especially with Make a Choice and Devour Hope being a deadly combination for the exposed status effect. Devour Hope is something I do not recommend all the time though, because it's very hard to defend it. Lightborn is something I do personally recommend if you have a spot in your build for one spare perk. This should be a nice one to fill in. It's one that you can use a lot. You get a lot of potential out of it, especially with the faster pickup times. And Lightborn at level 1 basically means you cannot get blinded by certain flashlights at all when you're picking up a survivor. And then there is Make a Choice. This is really good. This is something I had on Trapper's main build for the longest time. It is so good. I do recommend getting this one if you are not using a killer like Leatherface or Hillbilly, because if you use it on those, Anyway, that's all for this week. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. We've got some more gameplay coming up at the Spirit soon. Until then, I'll see you guys later.